Previously on Bridalplasty. This is Allison's fiance, Jonathan.
I want to attack you so bad. I just want to smell him. I love him.
Allison, are you satisfied with your sex life?
No.
Allison and John, you are our winning team. And Allison, you are our top bride, and you will be in the finale.
Good job.
Now it's like a 50-50 shot. I am one of two people that are going to walk away with the perfect wedding.
Today, we take the splints out. That's one.
I feel so vulnerable and so weak. I can't control the voting in the house. I can't control my pain. I feel really defeated and out of control.
How about a little break, yeah?
Well, Kristen and Cheyenne, you both are bottom brides.
This sucks, because that's my best friend. And I don't think either of us deserve it over the other one.
I would never persuade or wish you to go home.
I want to be here. That's my best bet, and I can only hope that they see that.
Kristen, unfortunately, the brides have spoken, and you do not have enough guests at your table. Your wedding will still go on. It just may not be perfect.
It feels really great to make it to the Final Four, and I know I really have to keep at the top of my game moving forward. You really never know how things are going to turn out.
Kristen went home tonight. She's been such a good friend this whole time, and my buddy's gone. It's sad. Thank you, guys. I was so sure I was going home.
We didn't save Cheyenne because we like her. We saved Cheyenne because she is a weaker competitor than Kristen.
But thank you. I'll stop thanking you in like an hour. But seriously, it's like bittersweet, obviously.
So the strategy going into the next challenge is to just make sure that Dominique and I are safe and that we eliminate Cheyenne in the next elimination.
Well, I wonder what tomorrow will bring. It should be fun.
Are you glad you don't have to compete today?
Yeah, who wouldn't be?
that was
Come on,
amazing.
anytime that we've gotten something and we didn't have to compete, it was like a relief. I am ecstatic that I am safe. I am so extremely relieved that I do not have to compete in this next challenge, and I already have a secured spot in the finale. There's nothing better than that other than winning.
I think you were like the closest one out of the three of us to Kristen. Allison, do you miss her?
Yeah, she was like my little sister. From the day that I walked in this house, I'm like, oh, it's a skinny mini me.
She was fun. She was a lot of fun in the house.
She had no shame. That's why I liked her.
How do you feel, Janessa?
I'm sad. It's pretty crucial for Allison to think that Dominique and I care about her opinion, but we don't.
So, Allison,
Uh-huh.
who do you want to win today?
Well,
Whoever wins is going to be with you the finale, and it has to be, you know, someone
someone
you like.
that you want to really be happy for, like someone from the Midwest.
Like someone maybe that has a nice house in Miami that you can visit at any time.
I just think it's important to stay in front of Allison and remind her why she should vote for you. Cheyenne is totally clueless about this whole competition.
When you and John go out, Kevin and I would be more than happy to watch your sons. Just
Oh, well, I was a nanny, so I'm sorry, I'm more qualified.
At one point in time, I thought that me and Janessa were close, but ever since the RSVP ceremony where she threw me on blast in front of everybody, I really can't consider her close to me anymore.
we would be happy to compete with you, Allison.
Okay.
Not this
In the
one coming up,
finale.
in the finale.
But I genuinely do not like Janessa. I genuinely do not like master manipulators, and I do not like fake people.
Dominique.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
How are things?
Good.
You look great. Your teeth look amazing.
Thank
You are so cute.
Come over here, let me have a look at you.
I got my nose done, I have my teeth done. You know, I'm pretty close to becoming the perfect bride. At least from here up, I know would be great in pictures.
It looks really good. We're gonna have you keep just a little bit longer, a little more tape on, okay?
Okay.
Wait for the swelling to come down and we'll have this tape off you very, very quickly. And as nice as it looks now, in a couple of 3 months, it'll even look 30, 40% better, okay? But you're healing beautifully, and I knew you would.
Having my nose done, having my teeth fixed was such icing on the cake. The real reason why I want to be here and I want to win is the dream wedding. And becoming the perfect bride is really just the cherry on the sundae. I don't know if I really expressed to you how much you really changed my life, because you did. And I'm so appreciative.
Oh my gosh, you're so sweet.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, real sweetheart.
Hello, ladies. Can you meet me in the living room? Hi, ladies.
Hi again.
Hi.
Hello. So we walk downstairs and we see Jessica Gillen. And I'm like, oh my gosh, we already met Jessica and she's a celebrity wedding planner. So I can't wait to hear what piece of advice she's going to give us next.
Over the course of the last few weeks, we've worked with different experts in different fields to help you plan the perfect wedding. And Jessica is here to help you bring it all together. Jessica has offered her services for the remaining bride, so she will work hand in hand with the winning bride to help you make your day perfect.
I've already gone through planning 2 weddings, so having Jessica around to help plan the 3rd and make it as big as it can be just would be great.
Well, Jessica, what does the average wedding kind of cost in America today?
Well, I would say typically about $25,000. Often, though, brides and grooms find themselves about 20% over budget simply because they just don't think about the little things. How much have you budgeted for your wedding, and how flexible is your budget?
Janessa, let's go to you.
I'm from Indiana, but my fiance's from New Jersey. So I know we can basically get twice the wedding in Indiana. So if we wouldn't win, we'd probably default to having it in Indiana just because we'd probably pay half the cost.
Very smart.
It's no secret, it's going on 3 years we've been engaged now, and we've had 2 canceled weddings. The budget had started out at like $25,000, then it went down to like 20, and right now it's practically non-existent. Everything's just a big mess.
Allison's just annoying the out of me this entire time.
I mean, we lost the deposits for our reception hall, so basically we're gonna be starting all over.
So I'm really not even concentrating on what Allison's saying. All I can think about is the next challenge. I just want to get this over with.
If your budget really is that small, I think that actually sometimes an office building.
I would never get married in an office building. There's no way. Never.
Let's go down now to Dominique.
Really, the only way we'd be able to pay for a wedding is if we took a loan out, and that just depends on how much we get. So I would say probably 7 at the most.
Do you think your parents will help kick in?
Not with my parents, unfortunately. It's just not possible for them. My parents spend all of their money for my sister's wedding.
Do they help with your sister
They
as well?
paid for her whole wedding. And unfortunately, they didn't really plan on me getting married anytime soon.
That's gotta suck. Poor Dominique. Her parents spending all their money on her sister's wedding, and then there's really nothing left for her.
You could always consider a very small destination wedding because it works as a destination wedding / honeymoon, and that way it really dwindles your numbers down. So, make a really great honeymoon out of it.
Yeah, that's a great advice.
All right, Cheyenne, you are up.
I actually put a deposit down.
You did?
On a reception. They include the centerpieces, the cake.
Cheyenne already has a venue, and she put a deposit down. I would love to have a venue. I would love to have a date, but I don't. It's kind of like, okay, Cheyenne, what are you doing here?
Well, Jessica, thank you so much. And I know one of us will be seeing you very shortly.
Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Thank you so much. It was such a pleasure. Thank you. Love seeing you.
Bye.
So I do have one more surprise for you. Oh, this one's heavy. Okay.
Oh my God.
Coming up, the time has come to put you to the test. You'll be asking each other questions that a perfect bride should know.
If you know the answer, you gotta go like this, and then I'll direct it to you.
I'm really glad I got the opportunity to discuss strategy with Dominique. It was crucial because someone's leaving immediately, and it needs to be Cheyenne.
Did you guys plot against me to get me out?
Yes.
I do have one more surprise for you. As you know, the winner of Bridalplasty receives everything in her bridal closet. To add to that, each of you are going to take a stack of this money and you're going to add it to your bridal closet. This stack of money is going to represent your bridal budget and also Jessica as your wedding planner. Sound good?
That's a hell of a lot of money right there. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
I'm gonna put this right here.
I'm actually a little scared that Allison may just take the money and run.
Over the course of our time together, you've been given some valuable information from a collection of wedding experts. So the time has come to put you to the test.
I'm a little nervous about this challenge because I have a horrible memory and a really bad attention span. You know, I don't know how specific it's gonna be, but hopefully I'll remember a majority of the big things.
Except for you, Allison, because you are still on medical leave and you are already in the finale, and again, congratulations. Dominique, Janessa, Cheyenne, this challenge is a little different. Today, there will only be one bottom bride. That bottom bride will not face an RSVP ceremony. Nope, that one bottom bride will be going home immediately.
I got chills.
What the hell? Someone's gonna be leaving immediately. How am I gonna control anything at this point? So I'm trying to figure out what exactly I need to do because I just can't be going home tonight.
You'll be asking each other questions that a perfect bride should know. Each of you will select a question randomly, and you will assign the question to one of your fellow brides to answer. The first bride to incorrectly answer 3 questions will be asked to leave the house immediately.
I'm actually thinking, oh, this could work to my advantage. So I think I'll be fine.
Good luck. I will meet you up at the bridal tent in 1 hour for your final Bridalplasty challenge. I can only say that I hope you guys use your time wisely.
As soon as I hear about this challenge, I know I need to speak to Dominique so that we can formulate a strategy.
Technically, if I wanted to get you out of the game, I could just ask you every single question, hoping that you'll get it wrong. So can we make it fair for each other's sake?
Thinking like, I think we're just gonna take turns.
Yeah.
I think it's...
Oh, okay. I thought they said you have to select one bride to ask that question to. Well, where am I gonna fit this? I'll put it back here.
I'm actually a little excited because I am pretty good at trivia, so I'm probably gonna do better at this challenge than Cheyenne, because she isn't the sharpest tool in the shed.
Are we allowed to brainstorm together, or do you guys not want to do that? I'm thinking that we'll probably need to know the tips that each person left to us.
I agree.
Like Kevin said, for the flowers.
What did he say?
He said, what was it, appearance, durability.
Are we really serious right now? We're gonna study with our competition?
You seem to know everything, Cheyenne. We'll just ask you all the questions.
No!
She's like, okay, well, I already know all this stuff, so.
That's so sad. I'll be honest, like, if we do get to pick, I'm gonna go Janessa, Dominique, Janessa, Dominique, Janessa, Dominique, just because I want to be Dominique, Dominique.
That would be so cool.
So the plan is to keep it fair, that we will just spread out the questions equally amongst all of us and just, you know, go into it and good luck and may the best bride win.
I remember with the sex, it was like about communication.
Excuse me. I obviously didn't remember that because I was drugged up.
I'm so disgusted that we're studying together. My strategy at this point is to try and get out of this room and to get alone with Dominique.
Trust was the other one.
I really have to get this retaped. I should go do it now. Can you go with me? Yeah. I want to go hurt myself. Because you guys are all like talking.
Hey, what's wrong?
I have to get it retaped because it keeps coming off. She said she has to do
You can just copy my notes.
You sure?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to say I need to change the tape on my notes, which I do. But I wouldn't necessarily have done it at this moment if I didn't need to discuss something with Dominique.
If you know the answer, you gotta go like this, and then I'll direct it to you. If you don't know the answer, just go like this. It'll be like you're choking yourself. It's like you're choking yourself, like you have no clue. And this is like, you're just like, oh yeah, what else?
It's like, what? I know the answer.
Can I have a cocktail?
I'm really glad I got the opportunity to discuss strategy with Dominique. It was crucial because someone's leaving immediately, and it needs to be Cheyenne.
So have we come up with any?
I'm trying to just remember if we have.
Did you guys plot against me to get me out?
we did.
Yes.
Like Cheyenne's going down.
That would be horrible, though. Did you really?
Yes, of course.
Really?
Are you like paranoid?
I am. I'm a little suspicious, but I'm like, Janessa and Dominique are my friends, so I know they would never do that to me.
Well, I'm feeling pretty confident walking into the bridal tent that Dominique and I are going to be able to pull this off. But the stakes are so much higher in this challenge because whoever loses is leaving immediately. So I really hope that we both stick to the plan.
It's time for the challenge, and there's 3 chairs with 3 roses at each setting and scissors in the middle of each plate. And I'm like, what's going on here? Are we gonna like stab each other?
Welcome to your final Bridalplasty challenge. Along the way, you have met some of the most sought-after wedding experts in their respective fields, and they have all given you great advice to help you create the perfect wedding. Tonight, you will be tested on how well you remember that valuable information.
Going into this challenge, Janessa and I have a plan, and I just hope it works. I could win my dream wedding and have everything, but it's really at the cost of someone else's dream too.
In front of you, ladies, is a platter full of scrolls. One at a time, you will each take a scroll and read the question out loud. Once you have read the question, you must assign it to one of your fellow brides to answer. If she gets it wrong, the bride who assigned the question will clip one of the roses in the vase in front of her. The first bride to lose all 3 of her roses will become our bottom bride. That bottom bride will be sent home immediately. You also may have noticed that there will be no top bride in this challenge. It's time to find out who knows the least about being a perfect bride. Janessa, please choose a scroll.
I'm really glad that I have the opportunity to go first. I don't want to be the first person to lose a rose. Something new represents hopes of good fortune and a prosperous future. What does the something blue represent?
Janessa, what bride would you like to assign this question to?
Dominique gives me the throat signal, which means she does not know the answer to this question. Cheyenne?
Something blue. Sky's the limit? I don't know. I have no idea.
Cheyenne, I'm sorry, but that is incorrect. Something blue represents fidelity.
All right, well, I got one wrong. Everyone's gonna get one wrong, so no big deal. It's okay.
The sky is the limit. Oh my God, this is gonna go really quickly.
Okay, Dominique, please pick a scroll.
Which British monarch is believed to have started the tradition of wearing a white wedding dress?
Dominique, which bride would you like to assign this question to?
What the hell is going on here? This is not what we talked about. I thought we were gonna rotate the questions. If I don't start getting these questions right, I'm gonna go home. I don't know.
Would you like to take a guess?
Queen Elizabeth? I don't know.
I'm sorry. That is incorrect. It was Queen Victoria. Dominique, please clip one of Cheyenne's roses.
I feel really guilty clipping Cheyenne's second rose, but unfortunately, this is a game and someone's gotta go.
2 roses down and 1 to go. And I am having a little fun with this.
Cheyenne, you are down to 1 rose, but it is now your turn to select a scroll.
What is the name of the sewing technique in which fabric or ribbon is gathered in a repeating pattern to form ruffles, scallops, or petals to hide a belly? Vanessa?
Ruching?
Janessa, that is correct. Ruching is the answer.
It felt pretty good to know the answer to this question, especially because I think Cheyenne gave me a look like she didn't think I was gonna know.
Janessa, it is your turn again. Please pick a scroll.
According to Philip Block, a mermaid silhouette is best for hiding what?
Janessa, what bride would you like to assign the question to?
Are they doing hand signals? What the hell does this mean?
Cheyenne?
I can't believe they're doing this to me. I'm obviously being attacked right now.
Cheyenne, if you get this question incorrect, you will be eliminated.
Your hips.
You are correct. The mermaid silhouette does hide curves and hips.
It's not over for me yet. I still have a fighting chance in this.
Dominique, it is now your turn again to pick a scroll.
How did Dr. Sadie recommend slowing things down on your honeymoon?
Dominique, which bride would you like to assign that question to?
It's so obvious what's going on, and I know Cheyenne can tell. Sorry, Cheyenne.
This is it. This could be Cheyenne's final rose.
I get it, for sure. I understand what's going on. No doubt in my mind, I know. They have like a little code for when they don't know the answer, and they ask me every time. I think that's really...
Coming up.
They're gonna ask me every time. I would never do this to them, ever, ever.
Oh, my heart is just in my throat right now. I hope that she gets this one right. Otherwise, she's gonna be going home.
How did Dr. Sadie recommend slowing things down on your honeymoon?
Dominique, which bride would you like to assign that question to?
Dominique and Janessa, they have like a little code for when they don't know the answer, and they're gonna ask me every time. I would never do this to them, ever, ever.
Cheyenne.
This is it. This could be Cheyenne's final rose.
Foreplay.
Cheyenne, we will accept that answer. Dr. Sadie's recommendation was sensual kissing and teasing. Cheyenne, is now your turn to pick a scroll.
What ancient Indian Hindu text gives tips to a happy marriage? Dominique.
Kama Sutra?
Dominique, that is correct. Janessa, it's your turn to ask another question.
What is your mother-in-law's middle name?
Janessa, who would you like to assign that to?
Cheyenne. What is your mother-in-law's middle name? Funny, because me and Scott actually went over this before I came here in case we were asked that question. I know that the answer is her mother's maiden name, but I can't remember what her mother's maiden name is.
Cheyenne, if you get this question incorrect, you will be eliminated.
Oh, my heart is just in my throat right now. I hope that she gets this one right. Otherwise, she's gonna be going home.
Coming up.
What is your mother-in-law's middle name?
Ruth?
Tonight, there will be an RSVP ceremony. Allison will have to RSVP for the bride that she would like to continue on with her.
My mind is just spinning at this moment.
What is your mother-in-law's middle name?
Janessa, who would you like to assign that to?
Cheyenne. So at this point, I only have one rose left, and Janessa and Dominique are purposely asking me all the questions so that I go home. Ruth?
Cheyenne, I'm sorry, but your mother-in-law's middle name is Lee. Janessa, please clip Cheyenne's final rose.
I am very disappointed in Dominique and Janessa. I think it's going to take a long time for me to get over this.
Cheyenne, I'm sorry, but your quest to become the perfect bride is over. Your wedding will still go on, it just may not be perfect. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave now.
Okay.
I'm pissed. My 3 friends in the house, one after the other, have gone home. Lisa Marie, Kristen, now Cheyenne. I really cannot believe that Janessa and Dominique did this to her.
Good luck. I guess I was naive, but I'd rather be naive than sneaky. I'm very surprised that they would do that to me. I just thought that they were my friends.
Dominique, Janessa, you two are still competing to become the perfect bride. But not for long. Tonight, there will be an RSVP ceremony, and you two will be at the tables.
Are you kidding me? I really can't believe this is happening.
Allison, the only bride completely safe, will have to decide. She alone will have to RSVP for the bride that she would like to continue on with her.
Allison, of all people in this house, has my fate in her hands. Allison is so wishy-washy. You really never know how Allison's gonna vote.
Allison, you now have a very important decision to make.
You think?
Talk to the brides and decide which one you feel deserves to be next to you in the finale. Thank you, ladies.
I get to send home either Janessa or Dominique. These 2 girls have stepped on quite a few people to get to where they are, and I just don't agree with that. Payback. So today I have to make my final decision on which girl between Dominique and Janessa will be going to the finale with me. Dominique is a friend of mine. She's here for the right reasons. And unfortunately, I think that Dominique is stiff competition, and that scares me. Janessa has worked hard to be here. Unfortunately, she's had to step on people along the way to get here. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. My mind is just spinning at this moment.
We don't know who she's gonna vote for. It's just the way she is. So I hope you win.
No, I'm really emotional right now because I'm realizing that Allison is probably not gonna pick me. So it's really frustrating to know that I put so much work in and that Allison's gonna decide my fate.
One of us has to win.
I know. Hey, do you care if I talk to Allison?
No, go ahead, and then I'm gonna talk to her. So, yeah, we'll just tell her that we each want to talk to her.
Hello, God. Okay.
Be the best line that I've heard since I started this competition.
So the only thing left to do at this point is secure my vote with Allison and then beat her in the finale. Well, we kind of each wanted to talk to you for a few minutes, so I'll let Dominique go first, so she can talk to you for a few minutes, and then I'll come in. Does that sound good? Well, I'll see you guys in a few minutes then. So it's crucial for me to talk to Allison last, so I'm the last voice she hears before she goes into the RSVP ceremony.
I can't even imagine how you're feeling and how difficult. How difficult of a decision this is, you know. The reason why I wanted to sit down with you is because, I just really feel like with you and I, this is our chance. This is how we can have a wedding. I really just feel like I need to let her know I really do deserve to be here, and this is my only chance to have a wedding. My parents spent all of what they had and spent their money on my sister's dream wedding. So I'm just hoping that she can see that. I love Janessa, I do, and she's one of my closest friends. But Janessa gets to get home and have a $15,000 wedding.
Well, I have heard from the past about Janessa being able to afford a wedding.
That's where I think we bond, and we didn't even know it, The only way I can ever have a wedding, not even just a dream wedding, but a wedding, is being here. If you and I were to go home, we have nothing, and I know that.
That's very true.
I'm not here to like throw a pity party for myself, but they don't. I mean, I have student loans and out, and you know, Kevin has his credit card bills, and you know.
She's telling my story, and I know personally, coming from a situation like that, it's hard, it's difficult.
I don't have any support from my parents. This just means so much to me. I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable.
I don't want to get emotional.
I know. It's just so important. The only way I'm gonna.
I can hear Dominique and Allison crying in there together, and I can't give her any more time with her. I have to get in there now.
And, you know, I just hope you just have it in your heart. Just let me have that opportunity.
Huh? Beep, beep.
Come in.
Knock, knock.
Hey.
I just want to make sure we don't run out of time.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll let you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for listening, Allison.
No problem, honey.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, God, so... Okay, God. Well, first of all, I know this is a really hard decision for you.
Yeah.
So...
Big decision, God.
No, it is. But like, what is important to you in like wanting someone up there with you? Like, what do you feel like is important to you, and how are you going to make your decision?
I'm honest, I am torn right now. I'm not going to lie about that. This is very difficult for me.
I kind of wish I went second, to be honest. Allison's really unpredictable. I know Janessa is very articulate and she's very convincing. And this is my only chance to have a wedding, so that does make me nervous. If I go home tonight, like, I would absolutely just be devastated. It's just my only chance.
Coming up, well, girls, we are down to the final 3.
This has got to be the most important RSVP ceremony for me to date. I'm praying that I make the right decision.
And later. Allison's really unpredictable. I have no idea how she's gonna vote, and I'm really nervous about that.
I'm honest, I am torn right now.
I know I have to convince Allison to keep me in the house over Dominique.
This is very difficult for me.
Do you feel like there's anything like between us that we should clear up?
Janessa is truly my nemesis in this competition. You don't have to make it to the top by stepping down people.
It's a competition. Krista did just talk about it.
Alexandra, you may not have been the biggest loser. You may not have won that competition, but tonight you are the biggest loser. Kristen, Allison said that you had said you didn't know how this cockroach had managed to make it into this last round again.
The thing that probably bothers me the most with you is the fact that you had to tell Lisa Marie. Janessa is the one who threw me under the bus, beep, beep, just so she could claw her way up. I haven't forgotten about it. I have to admit, I was extremely upset about that. I was not happy. And it just so happens the person that she stepped on now holds the decision on whether or not she goes home or not.
I think I got upset that day because you know how it is, like being trapped in recovery, and then you're on all this pain medication.
That hurt me, but the thing that probably bothers me the most with you is the fact that you had to tell Lisa Marie, like, right then and there, and I just know it killed her. She had just found out she's going home, and then she finds out that people referring her to her as a cockroach. My heart broke at that moment.
I totally understand what you're saying. I'm sorry. That was definitely like wrong on my part. Yeah. I want this like more than I've wanted anything in my entire life. I mean, I think it's kind of like with you, your lipo, like you wanted it your whole life. And, you know, I saw that in the challenge that we did together, and I was just like, I just want her to have that. I've wanted my nose done since I can remember. But Lisa Marie, I really think that you should give this to Allison. And so I'm gonna suggest that you give it to her. I guess so I would ask you to take that into consideration.
I really have nothing to feel towards Janessa. It's almost like a blank stare. Yes, you did give up an opportunity for surgery for me, and then good things followed for you as well afterwards. So
Yep.
you won the very next challenge. So One by one, she's plucked all of my friends out of here. And here, I have the chance to just send her home like she sent everybody else home. I have to be honest with you, I've never had a problem with anybody in this house. I have to tell you, I was not happy when that went down. I can honestly say that I'm up here at the top, and I didn't step on anybody to get here. And I didn't talk crap about anybody. And I didn't backstab anybody.
She hasn't had a problem with anyone in the house, and I'm the only one she fought with. I want you to know.
No, don't. Don't.
No, I really. You have to win with me. You have to win, okay? No, I stop. I'm 99.9% sure I'm going home.
I personally haven't had any issues with Allison in the house up till now. And I know that when Lisa Marie left, Allison and Janessa got into a fight. So I'm kind of hoping that works out in my favor.
I expect you to cry when I leave. I'm going to be very offended if you don't.
Ladies, please meet me in the foyer.
Hello.
I am so nervous. I just really hope that Allison takes what I said to her to heart. Allison and I both have financial struggles and wouldn't be able to have a wedding unless we were here and we did win Bridalplasty. I'm just hoping that she can see that.
Well, girls, there used to be 12 of you, and now we are down to the final 3. Allison, you are our top bride, so it is time for you to place your RSVP in the RSVP box. And I'm going to need the 2 bottom brides, Dominique and Janessa, to come with me.
It's pretty unnerving to know that I've worked so hard in this competition and I have to rely on unpredictable Allison for my fate.
This has got to be the most important RSVP ceremony for me to date because it lies in my hands who I'm taking to the finale with me. On one hand, I just want to send Janessa home. But on the other hand, I want her to get just that close of getting that dream wedding and just rip it out right from under her. But me and Dominique cannot afford a wedding, so Dominique does deserve to be standing next to me in the finals. I'm praying that I make the right decision.
Obviously, I want to stay because I have been fighting since the beginning, and I want to not only win our perfect dream wedding, but I want to be the perfect bride.
I'm feeling very nervous going into tonight's RSVP ceremony. Obviously, I have to go up against Janessa, and I hate that. I do hope that Allison can relate to me in some way and pick me to stay.
Tonight's elimination is going to be very, very interesting because on one hand, I've got this sweet, innocent person who I believe needs it, and on the other hand, I have my nemesis. Whoever I decide to choose, they just better be ready to grab the bull by the horns.
Hello, Allison, and welcome to the Bridalplasty RSVP ceremony. I hope you thought about this carefully because you will be choosing one of these 2 brides to compete with you in the finale.
Allison's making the decision, and I have no idea how she's gonna vote, and I'm really nervous about that.
The time has come to reveal your RSVP.
This is it. It's go time. Okay, yes. Most difficult RSVP ceremony ever. There's no secret of that. To be in the finale was like a gift in itself, and now I get to share that gift with someone else. I'll start with Dominique. I know that you share the same passions with wanting the wedding and needing the wedding as I do. I really feel for you, I really do. Janessa, you are so driven. You know what you want, you go after it. I do consider myself to also have those traits. You were probably the only person in this house that I developed a problem with, and that really, really bothered me. Because I've always been the one that believed about, you know, climbing to the top and not having to step on anyone to get there and doing it the right way.
It's really unbelievable that Allison is about to deny me my right to be in the finals. I worked so hard for this. What has she done?
I want a person next to me that was gonna be my competition. I wanna stare it right in the face. I want the best of the best up there with me. I want someone that, in the end, if I win, I know that I've conquered the best. The person that I chose.
Okay, breathe.
Tonight, I have to choose between Janessa and Dominique. I want someone that, in the end, if I win, I know that I've conquered the best. I really hate the fact that I have to make this decision right now and I have to put an end to someone's dream. I honestly think that this person has manipulated their way to where they are right now. And I'm feeling that I just have to take the bull by the horns and beat the crap out of them and then become the perfect bride. Oh my God, I feel so entirely bad about sending Dominique home. But I want to face Janessa head on and beat the crap out of her.
I don't know what to say.
Dominique, Allison has made her decision, and unfortunately, your time here at Bridalplasty and your quest to become the perfect bride is over. Your wedding will still go on. It just may not be perfect.
I don't take the easy way out. I'm gonna take you on. And I'm gonna prove that you don't have to step on people to get to the top and win.
Thank you so much.
Bitch, get your hands off of me.
Thank you so much.
It feels pretty great to be a finalist in Bridalplasty because I've worked from day one since I got into this house to get to this point. And I know that I deserve this more than Allison.
Janessa, Allison, you are in the Bridalplasty finale, and you both are one step closer to having the wedding of your dreams. Congratulations. And remember, whichever one of you wins Bridalplasty will have all the surgeries on her wish list and won't see her fiancé until her wedding day. All right, ladies, I will see you both tomorrow night at the finale, where we will finally choose the perfect bride.
I think all the power that Allison's been given has really gone to her head. She must be delusional enough to think that she could actually beat me in the finals.
I'm not a coward. I'm not afraid of Janessa. So I decide I am gonna take Janessa with me to the finals. I'm gonna beat her ass in this competition, and then I'm gonna send her packing. I'm very confident that I can take her on and I can win.
Next time on the season finale of Bridalplasty. We started with 12 brides.
Dominique, nice to meet you. Wait. Our fiancés into the competition.
Each week, they faced bridal challenges.
She's straddling his right leg.
Did your mom wish you were marrying one of your exes instead of Kristen?
No.
To win painful procedures off her wish list. In a house full of brides, there was sure to be drama.
Hey, Kirsten, if you want to say something to me, then say it to my face. They don't want me in this house. They're fake-ass bitches.
One by one, 10 brides-to-be were eliminated from the competition. Now, only 2 remain.
Me and you just needed to just go head to head. I'm gonna let her know what it feels like to get that close to something and then have your dreams ripped out from under you.
I am glad that you recognize that I'm a strong competitor.
I don't think Allison knows who she's competing against.
But only one will win her dream wedding.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I can't wait to see what she looks like.
Let's finally see our beautiful bride.